in this strange kind of clearing, but you also find that there's basically large trees that are like large, like willow trees, surrounding on all sides,
Oh, dang.
and there appears with like no way to really go in or out of them. And here you begin to hear a. You also kind of notice that they have kind of like faces on them as well.
Oh, lovely.
You hear one state, and he goes like, it goes like trespassers. Um, none may enter the Shadow Bog without um the answer to this, and they or without the answer or the passcode or whatever. And then like one of the other a tree on the other side of the area then begins speaking as well. Wait, I'm sorry. Um, okay. The other one begins speaking. It says, "Round I am, round I am, flat as a board, flat as a board." Another one begins talking. Altar of the Lupine Lord. Third talks. Jewel on black velvet, pearl in the sea. And then the last one goes, unchanging but ever changing eternally. And all together they say, "What am I?"
Hmm. Repeat that one more time.
Um, Here, I'll write it up in chat so you'll be able to see it.
Oh, the moon.
You say that, and then suddenly the trees begin to kind of crawl and move, begin moving out of the way.
Nice. Whoa.
And they reveal a series of 3 paths available.
I do not have control of my character.
You don't? Oh, I can fix that here. Right, there you go.
All right.
All right, so you're given a choice of 3 paths you can go.
Hmm. I would like to ask my fellow warlocks which path they think we should take.
All right. Um. Okay. Well, Yemia is kind. Korin doesn't really know. He's not that used to roughing it. You can say he's. But Yemia is kind of more comfortable with it. And she's explains that what she can do is she can send her fairy dragon up into the air, and they can help kind of figure out where they might need to go.
Sweet.
All right. So I'm going to roll a d20 to see how well the fairy dragon works. And 15. All right. So her fairy dragon comes back, and they basically have like a telekinetic bond with each other. They can communicate telepathically. She says that essentially all three of the paths lead to the north, which is essentially where they need to go.
All right. The north it is.
Oh wait, I can also state some other things too. She did state that there's kind of like a little bit of a bog or a swamp to the east. Some kind of plants and vegetation to the west, and that's basically just it.
All right. Well, let us proceed north.
Okay. Then let me reveal it. So as the party begins to head north, you begin to hear some what sounds to be like very beautiful voices singing.
Hmm.
How do you want to act?
I would like to see if I can locate the sound of these voices.
Okay. As you approach closer, you begin to see the figures of give me a second. All right, sorry, there was a messed up note. Something that should have been on some things that should be on a different layer are not in the right layer.
Whoa.
You begin to see these three women singing, and I want you to make a perception check, I believe.
Perception.
Okay. So yes, you do notice that these women are the voices of or it's a source of where the voices are coming from. And you find yourself kind of pulled to them.
Ruh-roh.
Like kind of intrigued by the sound.
Can I make an action to cover my ears?
You can, but I need you to make me a wisdom check.
Wisdom.
All right. You want to put your hands over your ears, but for some reason you just can't.
Well, shoot.
At this time, both Quarren and Yemia appear, and they're going to do the same thing. Okay. Quarren finds himself doing the exact same thing. He kind of begins drawing closer to them out of curiosity. But Yemia, she finds herself not really getting affected by it, but she also knows what these are, and she immediately just smacks you in the face and like has you cover your ears. Like he kind of knows you snap out of it, and you're able to like do what you want, what you were trying to do in the first place. At this point, she informs you that these are sirens. Basically, they try to take control of people through their singing and will essentially try and bring you to your death through their singing.
Oh.
So basically, you and Yemi are now both safe, but Quarren is really like he's basically under their spell now.
All right, hang on. All right. I would like to use the spell Thorn Whip on Quarren to pull him toward us.
Okay. Does that do any damage or?
Yes. If it hits, the creature takes 1d6 piercing damage, and I pull them up to 10 feet toward me.
All right. So you have to make some kind of check for that, or?
Yeah, it's a spell. So
Okay.
ranged +7. And is there any way I can kind of like will this not to hurt so bad, or?
I will. I'll let you make a saving check to see how well.
All right. This is for the initial attack.
All right. So you didn't manage to hit him with the attack, but now you need to roll the save.
All right, and what would that be?
I'm gonna say you for that just you need to roll the same thing as your spell save, as your spell attack, but it's gonna be more of a save.
So d20 +7.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, you actually do hit him with it. Or no, never mind. You managed to kind of get him in a place where he doesn't have any. The armor he's kind of wearing is more covered, where it's more covered around, so you're able to pull him back.
All right. And how far do I manage to?
You're gonna get him to be about right here.
Okay.
All right.
Uh,
But this time, the sirens have figured out, noticed Quarren's there, and they just noticed that he got pulled back, kind of out of the way their sight by something. So,
all right. I would like to quickly force his hands over his ears, and then put my own hands back over my ears.
okay, first. You're going to need to make a strength check.
Strength check. Oh, lovely. Big old 0. Oh.
Okay. 17. So you do manage to get his hands over his ears. But now I need you to make another wisdom check. Alright. You do not fall under the spell, and you manage to put his hands over his ears. Just then, though, the sirens begin saying like they begin kind of beckoning to Quarren to come back and bring whatever pulled him out away from them with him. And he basically begins walking back over there now. And kind of grabbing the thorn whip that you casted on him to pull him back. And he's kind of pulling you with him.
A little help, Yemia?
All right. Just then,